And now we're going to talk to Cameron, because Cameron called 866-66-LAWYER. Cameron, you are on the Law Show.
Well, thank you for taking my call. My question is, I have been married a very long time, 35 years. My husband is quite high up in one of the automobile companies, and I've been, trying to get to this point in my life for a long time, getting the kids out, doing everything you got to do, putting yourself on the back burner. And during the last 2 years, he let our very large and lovely home go back to the bank. He got those cry letters from his attorney through his plan to access his 401k to pretend like he was going to save it. He didn't. He has no 401k. He let the house go back. We're down to one car, and this man, base salary is $116 a year, and I'm living like a pauper, and I want to file. And he says to me all the time, half and nothing is nothing, and this is what you're going to get because this is now what you're accustomed to. And I've given him my entire life in raising my family, not to just to him, mostly my children. And I am in school, and I am about to graduate so I can work. And I've had so many, friend lawyers who, give you good advice, tell you these things. But I really, that question's been eating at me.
Cameron? Are you there?
Yes.
I'm going to have Matt tell you all about the divorce process and how it is he will get around those specious claims that your husband's making about having no money.
Well,
he's lying about his paychecks. He fudges them.
Right. Well, if he's an automotive executive, you can always send subpoenas to his employer, and you can also subject him to what's called a deposition, where you make him come into the lawyer's office and answer questions under oath about what his quote-unquote true income is. But if he's over $100,000 a year and you guys have been married for 35 years, I don't know what your income is, but if it's zero, then in all likelihood you have a very strong spousal support case. Spousal support is the technical term for alimony in Michigan, and with a 35-year marriage and him at six figures and you're at zero, I think you've got a long-term spousal support case. Now, in terms of what happened to his 401k, I don't know when he cashed it in. I don't know what he did with it. Lots of times, if it's happened a long time ago, it can be difficult to get that situation fixed. But at the end of the day, the big thing you want to focus on, Cameron, is make sure you argue for and fight for every dime of spousal support to which you're entitled. I offer free office consultations. Call me Monday morning at the office, same number, 866-66-LAWYER,
okay.
And we come on in, sit down, have a cup of coffee, and we can talk about all your options. But you've got to be aggressive about getting spousal support, because it sounds like that's probably